and he joins us now. Ben, thanks for coming.
Ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know
lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as we get set for a pretty hotly anticipated Major League debut on the mound, Dan.
Yeah, you know what, Matt? This organization's been waiting for this guy for a long time. It'll be interesting to see early on if he's affected by any nerves. You never know what kind of start you're going to get from a guy in his debut, but from the word we've heard, this guy pounds the strike zone, and if he does that, his stuff should take care of it.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Lolo.
Here's the first pitch. Lolo Sanchez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And the pitch. Brian Hayes is at the plate now. He's quickly behind 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The man on third with 2 down. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. Roederer is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. Second inning set to go, and that brings up Adam Frazier. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Roberts is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt.
Oh, he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the 1st out. And now pitch on the way. J.P. Crawford comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Roederer has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin, and he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, we need a strikeout here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. He pops him up. toward the left side of the infield. Correa is there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is... New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tony Walters. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Walters is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. There's one. So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Lolo Sanchez flew out in his only at-bat so far.
One out.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. Brubaker is off of first with 2 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Roederer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. And now the Cubs pitcher, Gary Roberts.
No pitcher.
First pitch on its way.
Robert.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will track it down.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 the count. Pulled high in the air out to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford, and it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Ground ball right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
He popped out in his first trip. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. Next to hit is Tony Walters. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch on the way. JT Brubaker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. Crawford leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning, and a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Pirates lead.
Ball 4, take your base.
So here now is the pitcher, Gary Roberts. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Now at the plate here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He bounced out last time up. First offering.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Behind 0-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
He's out.
7th inning ready to roll. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Adam Frazier. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Roberts is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
1 and 2.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Pitch on the way. Philip Rubin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Parks is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So now the pitcher, Gary Roberts. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Runners off for second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Wade, base runner at first with 1 out. Runner going a second time. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
1-2 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Is in there. A called strike 3. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Matt Andriese has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.